LG G7 Think does everything right except excite you. LG is exasperated. Currently splashed across its page for the G7 Think in bold purple letter reads, "What site you gonna take?" Though the sentence ends there, you could guess that the second part of the question continues as, "For you to buy a phone over Samsung?" It's a fair question. Time and time again, LG has made generally excellent premium phones that are slightly cheaper than the concurrent Samsung flagship. And yet, LG still experiences stagnant sales that are far behind that of Apple and Samsung. Even worse is that people are buying fewer phones in general. And so it goes again. The G7 Think, pronounced ThinQ, carries over a lot of things I liked from last year's flagship: water resistance, a headphone jack, a sharp screen and a capable dual camera. But last year, LG was digging itself out of the flub that was the modular G5, so the bar wasn't set that high. This time around, perhaps due to the relative excellentness of the G6, the G7 feels like more of the same. And its new features, like an iPhone X-style notch that you can camouflage, a rough around-the-edges AI camera and a Google Assistant button, aren't enough to wow in 2018. In addition, at $750 to $790, prices vary by carrier. The G7 is pricier than past LG flagships, about $80 to $150 more depending on the carrier. UK and Australia pricing hasn't officially been announced, but that converts to about £559 to £589 and $978 Australian dollars to $1,030 Australian dollars, respectively. That may be because the G7 starts out with more internal memory than previous LGs. But that price range now puts the phone closer to Galaxy S9 territory, slashing one of LG's most notable advantages: cost savings. For $50 more, the Galaxy S9 serves up a longer battery life, a fantastic camera and a sleeker design. If both are out of your budget, the OnePlus 6 delivers much of the same specs, except water resistance and wireless charging, for $200 less. I also heartily recommend the $650 Pixel 2. Though it came out last year and the Pixel 3 is expected this fall, Google's phone still has one of the best cameras on the market. Though first introduced on Android phones, the controversial screen notch, which looks like a black cutout tab on top of the screen, was popularized by the iPhone X, and while its overall existence remains a point of contention, that is, it gives you more screen real estate versus it's a distracting and unnecessary aesthetic choice, more Android phones are adopting it, including the G7. It's also built into Google's latest OS update, Android P.